Well, thank you, Andrew, even though that intro was filmed over a week ago. It's now the 26th of January, pretty chilly day, and here we are stood in front of the East Stand. I'll just stand back so you can see. Now, there's got to be 14 red uprights on that for it to be finished, and I've just counted 11, so there's 3 red uprights left to go up. And so, as you can see, it's going along straight there, but this is the corner that's got to be sealed in for the soundproofing for these houses over here. So the team is just currently having their tea break, but I'm sure they'll be back at work pretty quick getting that finished. Well, and I'm just walking along the East Stand here. As you can see, the block work has started to go in, and as you know, what happened on the previous stands anyway was as soon as this started to go up, it went up quite quickly, and then the whole thing sealed up and it feels like it's ready to go. So you can just pan along here and see how far it's actually come so far. Right, so I'm stood here with Ted and Ken, and they're 2 of the workers amongst a few others like Steve and Winston who've been here for the longest, and they've put all the roofs on all the stands apart from that one so far. So what's it been like working here?
Oh, it's been all right. The ground at time was a bit muddy, as you know, when you fell in it. But apart from that, it's been it's been good.
Yeah. How have the roofs been?
Yeah,
fine. Straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward. Yeah, straightforward. Can't wait to get on the last one to get it built.
Yeah.
And then the sooner we've built that, the sooner you'll be in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So have you done a project like this before? Football ground?
Not on a football. I've never done a football ground. Yeah, I've done similar. Yeah. Preston, I worked on one. Preston football ground.
Right. Okay.
On there.
Yeah.
That was ages ago, like, but you know, they're all similar, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, it must be a good thing, like, to have as your work the fact you start off with just mud, and then by the end you can see what you've built.
Yeah, you've got a football field. And
yeah,
it's great, isn't it? Though, yeah. It's good for me because I live local anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I only live half a mile away from here.
Yeah. So this is going to be here for centuries.
Longer than me.
Yeah, exactly.
The company we work for is Cladding by Design.
Right. Okay.
They have designed all the sheeting on cladding on this.
Right. Okay. So that's all the red bits.
Yes, everything. The sheets, everything. The composite sheet, all the red round the top.
Yeah.
Round the stands and everything.
Yeah, because that's really nice. You know, when the light,
looks well, then
the light comes through it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's really nice. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What about the gates? Have you been doing them?
We did the roofs on them.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we done that. Well, you seen us up in our machine last time.
Yeah. Cherry picker, I believe it's called.
That's the one. Yeah. No, we've done them.
And what are you doing today?
We're putting the rainwater pipes on.
Yeah.
And then stop the ground getting wet.
Yeah. That's excellent.
It's getting there. Okay. We're near 95% done.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Until we get on the other stand.
Yeah. And so then you'll have to go off and do another job.
Yeah.
Have you got one lined up?
Well,
you don't know when this will finish, I suppose.
The electricity board in Blackburn.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. Shocking.
And do you support a football team?
United. Man United.
Right,
the other United, but I'm afraid they did a bit worse than what FC United did this week.
It wasn't a good weekend for you then,
was it? No, but the favourites now to win the cup because all the good ones have been knocked out by Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think you'll come and watch a game here?
I will, definitely.
Oh,
no, I will, definitely.
Yeah, brilliant.
We keep asking the other fellow who wants 2 tickets for the first match.
Right, okay.
Freeman's.
Right, okay.
It's got to be Freeman's.
I think you should come.
Andy, what's his second name? Andy Walsh. He's promised us 2 tickets.
Right.
In the lounge.
Right, okay.
For the first game.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he keeps his promises.
Yeah. I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Thank you,
won't
Andy.
let him forget it.
Good one, thank you.
Right then.
Better let you get back to work.
Yeah.
Make sure he sees that bit.
Yeah, we will do.
Andy.
Thank you.
All right.
So when you look at it from this angle, you can see that gap between the red upright and the end of that stand is narrowing all the time. So if we come back here in a month's time, I think that'll be closed. And of course, as always, steadfast as ever, you can see Graham on the other side, working on the edge of the pitch, something to do with the drainage. Well, we're here in the foyer and it's lovely gleaming white. There's work going on in the lift. There's glass being put in along the stairwells. The lighting's in, and we've got to be quick actually today because they're just about to start laying the floor. So this is Gary, and he's been in charge of the team that's been doing the artificial pitch. So this artificial pitch looks really, really nice. How's it gone?
It's gone really well, to be fair. Yeah, with the weather's held us up a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, generally, it's, as far as to go, it's gone pretty well. Yeah.
So no major snags with it?
No, nothing really, nothing major. Apart from having to do the goalposts afterwards.
Right. Okay.
That's the only real problem, because obviously normally they get done beforehand. So,
right. Okay.
But no, generally it's gone all right.
No, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it's getting
there.
Yeah.
Once the goalposts are in, it's ready to play on, isn't it?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, it just needs another brush.
Right.
We'll probably spend another day with the tractor and brushes.
Yeah.
Just brushing it all up. But
right.
no, yeah, it's,
okay. And I heard you were putting the goalposts in today?
Yes. Well, we've started digging the holes 2 days ago.
Right. Okay.
16 posts, so.
Right.
Quite, they have to go quite deep as well. So.
Right. How deep do you have to go?
900.
Right.
900
okay.
mil.
Oh, right. Okay. That is deep, isn't it?
It's quite. Yeah. So, but I suppose the goals are quite heavy.
Yeah, and they get a bit of battering, don't they?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you support a football team?
No, not really.
Right. Okay.
I'm not really a football man.
Okay.
I prefer me fishing and me snowboarding myself.
But, very good. Oh well, takes all sorts.
That's
doesn't
it. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for talking to us.
No problem at all.
Just a quick reminder that in your branch, you could have a chat about how you might like to decorate one of these to be a table, or basically something to lean on and drink beer later on. There's loads of these around the site. Another thing to remind people is, we've tried to find Dale earlier because he's been doing a lot of the joinery upstairs, making the benches for the changing rooms and everything. If you've got any trades that or skills that you could help the club with, if you're a plumber or a joiner or a plasterer or a painter, then get in touch with the office about ways you can help finish the project off. This is outside the main entrance on Lightbound Road, and the central reservation's being taken away so that people can easily turn in and out of the ground. And also the men here are putting down these things which are called tactile paving slabs, which is to help people with visual impairment. Just the other side of the main entrance, and this is the bit that the diggers planted with all the bulbs, and you might be able to see it. Rick will get a close-up shot for you to see. The snowdrops are actually starting to come through, and all the other bulbs are starting to stick their heads up. So imagine this when it's a bank of flowers. It'll be absolutely beautiful. And in a groundbreaking change from tradition, we're going to walk this way this time. And as you can see, this is the front of our stadium, and the brickwork's in. That's all going to be like raised beds or grass, flowers or something. The render's nearly dry on the top of there. You can imagine once that black bit's painted and the white bit's painted on there, it does look, I dare to say it, it does look like it's almost finished.